creativity. That's what Murray provides this team.
Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Thomas with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Gordon with a screen on Porter. MP dishes to Murray. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. It's the Nets now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's Porter with the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
To the inside. Porter with the steal. Outside Thomas. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jokic grabs the miss. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Pistons.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
To the paint, here's MP. That's in there. Murray with the assist. MP's got his second bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Traore. 14 points from him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter, no luck.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Jokic passes to Murray. MP outside. Jokic with the screen on Porter. Inside. And Jokic slams it in.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Here's Traore. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. MP looking around. A floater and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Here's Timmy. Denver getting their last shot to go. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from three-point range. MP with it. Now guarded by Porter. And yes, it's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Thomas. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. They get the rebound. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Substitution on the court.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Denver leading by 10. So for Brooklyn now, Johnson is out there with Traore. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's George Niang. And it's Clowney in at the 5 down low. Jay. Here's Valanciunas. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Come on! Jokic with the touch.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Porter. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Porter's got 7.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Murray dishes to MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
Pass to Niang. Now Porter. Three-pointer. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hardaway passes to Murray. Here's MP. Valanciunas sets a screen for MP. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Nets trail by 16. Johnson outside. Porter outside. Porter can't get that one to fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
MP, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Traore from downtown. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He tallied 32 points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Hardaway. And Christian Brown subbed in for Murray. Now, here's Thomas, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good, Timmy. Timmy's got his first 2 points of the night. The Nuggets leading by 16. Brown, the pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
The net shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Oh, Porter in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And our 3rd month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. You look at Minnesota. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
Well, right now for Denver, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Pass to Niang. Outside Thomas. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Well, looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. And there's the bucket from MP.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Here's Traore, covered by Brown. Traore can't hit. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
40 seconds left in the first half. Here's Traore, covered by Brown. Pass to Timmy. And Thomas, here we go. Count that one. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Brown with it. Still scoreless. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Denver on top, running away with this one. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend, the celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
It's like Vegas. What you do there stays there.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Brooklyn Nets.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
The Nuggets leading by 23. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's MP in its small forward. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Here's Thomas, following the score by Jamal Murray. Outside Thomas. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Don't you feel like Cam Thomas loves making tough twos? In that instance, he makes the two and gets the end one.
You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Niang passes to Porter. And good that time. Porter's got 11.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Pass to MP. Brooklyn with the rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Porter hits the jumper in space. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Good work there as it goes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's good from long range. He's got 12.
In perfect timing, this run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 6 assists here tonight.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Traore. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Timmy. Lays it up and banks it in. Timmy's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Pass to MP. Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look, and you can't complete it.
Denver leading by 17. Brown with it, now guarded by Porter. Jokic with the screen on Thomas. MP, no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now, looking a little out of sorts.
Thomas kicks to Niang. No good from outside. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Gordon dishes to MP. Gordon with a screen on Porter. MP passes to Gordon. Murray for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Nuggets, Johnson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Christian Brown. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Wilson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. It's the Nets now. Wilson kicks to Thomas. 2 points. That one goes. Thomas got 14.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
Screen by MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, pick and roll action is so effective. MP working as the screener and then finding a spot to score.
Ashton Niang outside Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Down low, here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Nets trail by 20. Outside Thomas. The tray. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Nuggets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Now, MP. He has 30. To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Nets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Can't hit that one. Good D by Hardaway. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. MP passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Capable of being a very potent scorer. Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Traore, and he lays it straight in.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Jokic with a screen on Thomas. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Hardaway. Jokic has got 8 here in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Denver, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball.
He's checked in for the Nuggets. Setting the floor for the Nets. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Traore. Then there's George Niang. And it's Timmy in at the center.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. Checking in the game for your...
The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Down low. Here's Timmy. Pass to Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Screened by Valanciunas. The drive by MP. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination. A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
They get it again, and Valanciunas kicks to Johnson. MP up top to the inside. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. To the paint, here's Timmy. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. MP outside. Johnson sets the screen for MP. Count that one. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
MP against Porter. Pass to Traore. Fires from deep. Porter, no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Traore. Here's Timmy. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Thomas. Outside Porter. Here's the three. Niang, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nuggets.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Pass to Niang. It's Porter outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Porter against MP. Inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Outside Porter. And the Nets miss again. And here is MP. Here he goes. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you topped 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
Every win is a jewel, Dominic. There's no just another diamond, you know? I mean, do you really know what I'm saying? They all shine in their own beautiful way. What you just saw out there, what I just did, that was me laying my emotions bare, giving my all, knowing that I just gave you another diamond. One that you can cherish and pass down to your children and your children's children.
That we will, MP. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. I mean that. You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So long.